What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 18th hole at Enjoy Golf Course here in Endicott, New York. Tonight, Maroon 5 is playing for the first time in a couple of months. This is one of their first tour stops since going on break back in April, is my understanding. Got a digital sign there, giant digital sign there. That's where all the rich people get to watch the concert from. Some food tents down there, and the rest of the 18th green. And lo and behold, AT&T has a small cell on the telephone pole up there. Fun fact about that one, they tried to build it inside of the golf course, and a bunch of people freaked out, like, you're not putting a cell tower on my golf course. So they built it on a telephone pole just outside of the golf course. Kind of funny. And let's see, what else? Verizon and Dish are just out of view beyond the tree line over there. So what I thought we would do is run some speed tests and see how all the providers do here during the concert and after, and maybe in the middle as well. And I can tell you, this concert seems much more lightly attended than past concerts, because they're charging about $135-ish a ticket after taxes. So yeah, let's do some testing and see what happens. We are in our seats now, and we are going to test T-Mobile and AT&T over there. Let's go. We are not testing on the same server, just so we don't cause interference between the two, in terms of both of them saturating the bandwidth to the same server. We're getting 45 millisecond unloaded ping here on T-Mobile. Loaded ping times are uncharacteristically high for T-Mobile. The jitter's fine. Over here on AT&T, we are already eating alive. 1.29 on the down. So I'd imagine as more people pile into the concert area here, it is going to get even worse for AT&T. We got a high unloaded ping at 116. The loaded ping on the down is surprisingly okay, and the upload's kind of bad. Not too bad, but not great either. So there's AT&T and T-Mobile. And what's even more pathetic, like I said in the intro, AT&T has a small cell on the telephone pole over there that's fairly new, like only a couple years old at most. So you would think they would do better or have more bandwidth available, but they just don't. And then let me switch over to Verizon Wireless next, and we'll test them pre-concert. And we'll do a test kind of in the middle of the concert time, and then maybe one towards the end. If memory serves correctly, the end of the concert tests are usually pretty good because the crowd quickly disperses out to Main Street behind the concert area here. But it'll be fascinating to watch. So yeah, let me switch over to Verizon next, and then we'll test them. We have completed the switch over to Verizon Wireless, and we've got it balanced on the edge of the armrest like the other ones were. Here goes Verizon on the S24 Ultra. I am not anticipating amazing things out of Verizon. We've got a loaded ping, unloaded ping of 109. Loaded pings are over 2,000. Although now it's making a liar out of me. And we're getting 13 down. So all in all, better than AT&T, but not nearly as good as T-Mobile. T-Mobile just has way more capacity available, as there's probably 2 T-Mobile sites that are hitting the concert area, as opposed to AT&T's small cell and Verizon's one site that's just over the tree line down that way. So yeah, there you go, 13.4 on the down, 0.48 on the up, and the ping times are kind of a mess, but better than AT&T. And our next speed test update here will be at the midpoint of the concert. And if I didn't know any better, I would say that that was a T-Mobile ad there, but it appears to be some kind of placeholder for them to adjust the display. Amazing display technology over there. A couple of years ago, they had an older LCD screen that they would build, and it was much, much thicker than this one. So yeah, just another impressive technology at work here for the concert. And we'll see you guys at the midpoint for another round of tests. And we're gonna thank Circledin right now, and then we'll come back for more. Today's video is brought to you by Circledin.com. Circledin is a website that'll let you split the cost of a wireless family plan to help you save money on your wireless bill. Circledin.com's beautifully designed website has no credit checks, can help you save up to $480 a year, and there's no contract, so you can switch providers anytime you want or anytime it works for you. If we click the All Circles button, Circledin.com's easy-to-use website allows you to search for a plan you want, filter by carrier, and filter by price from low to high. As you can see here, we have some examples up on the screen, like Verizon's Unlimited Plus plan for $45 a month, a savings that the website says is about 36%, and Verizon Unlimited Welcome, which the website says is a savings of 71% at $20 a month. Once you find the circle you want, you can click Join Circle, and the website will give you an easy-to-understand breakdown of the costs and savings and benefits that come along with that plan. So check them out today at Circledin.com. Circledin will help you save a ton of money on your wireless bill, and they also have great support for your plan as well. All right, we're about halfway through the concert, and as promised, let's see who's completely falling apart and who's holding up. T-Mobile still pulling a very respectable download speed. Loaded ping times are a little higher than normal, but not terrible. And the unloaded's all right too. AT&T, despite having the closest site, is still pulling the worst speeds. Upload barely functioning on AT&T. T-Mobile not good either, but still a little bit better. All right, we'll do Verizon next. All right, here's Verizon running on the S24 Ultra. We got a 98 unloaded ping, which is okay, but not amazing. It's higher than usual for sure. 11.3 on the down. So usable, but not amazing by any means. And the upload is just as bad as AT&T. Well, there you go. There's all the providers. Well, the concert just got out, and the annual parade of thousands of people are leaving the golf course area. And just for fun, a thunderstorm's coming. It's a good concert, a little loud, my ears are still ringing. In some previous years, they had done contraflow on Main Street where they made both the westbound and eastbound lanes all eastbound, but they didn't do that this year for whatever reason. Now that the concert's over, let's test all the providers again. I just happen to have Boost Mobile fired up. Keep forgetting I have them, which is a problem. Anyway, just a little ways away from the concert area, we're getting 163-ish on the down. The loaded ping time is actually kind of high for Dish, and this is Dish native. Or Boost native now, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And the cell tower is on a co-located site just beyond the church. That also has Verizon and, just Verizon and Boost on it. So there you go, there's Boost Mobile on their native network. Give me a second, I'll switch over to Verizon. We got Verizon Wireless fired up and ready to go. This time testing on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. 68 millisecond unloaded ping. This is Get More Unlimited, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. So with thousands of people in the area and a site maybe one block to our west, We're getting 22.2 on the down. Unloaded pings at 68, which is pretty good, given the conditions. And the loaded ping times are pretty bad. Jitter's very high at 71, and the upload's at 12. So all in all, still usable, but not super impressive. All right, here comes T-Mobile as a massive thunderstorm moves into the area. And T-Mobile has definitely held up the best out of all the providers before, during, and after the concert. And we're getting in the 300s, 325. Unloaded ping at 61. Loaded ping is very, very high for T-Mobile. And the jitter's at 18, which is also slightly high. And the upload's getting crushed, which tells me everybody's uploading their concert videos and photos to Google or iCloud. So there you go. There's all three providers before, during, and after the concert. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and hit subscribe down below. We'll see you in the next test.